Good evening, everyone. Tonight I will be telling you a little bit about a very serious mental health problem. It's called depression. You would be completely surprised that you may know somebody close to you that has depression. The word depression can have a broad meaning, but the term that describes depression is a common and serious mood disorder. Severe symptoms that affect how you feel, think, handle daily activities such as sleeping, eating, and working out is basically what defines depression. To be diagnosed with depression, you have to have these symptoms for at least 2 weeks, sources in WebMD say. The mental health issues that trouble almost everyone around you aren't really taken seriously, and they are disregarded and not considered mental health issues to some people. Becoming educated about this serious mental health issue can help you fully understand and be able to distinguish symptoms that are associated with depression. There are 3 steps that go along with helping someone cope with depression, and they are recognizing the symptoms, voicing your concern, and referring them to various services offered. The main ways you can recognize depression is if someone is very, very tired, or they have trouble sleeping at night in general, they can't fall asleep. They lose interest in pleasurable things such as sex or simply walking outside and sitting in the sunlight. They don't want to do that. They want to stay cooped up in their bed. They have chronic pain that just won't go away no matter what they do. And they have persistent empty feelings or feelings like they are less than everyone else. In order to completely be there for someone, you can't overlook or assume that it is just a phase that they're going through. You have to be there for them, because if you automatically assume it's a phase or overlook it as just an issue that they're dealing with, it could end in mistrust and make it really hard for you to break through to that person. With that knowledge of recognizing the symptoms, let's look at some ways you can approach someone that is suffering from depression. You must tread carefully whenever you're asking certain questions to someone you feel is depressed. You need to be genuine and make sure that you don't pry if they're not ready or willing to share their thoughts and feelings with you. There are a few questions that are recommended, again, by WebMD. Did something happen to you to make you feel this way? How can I best support you? These are just 2 of the simplest forms of questions that you can ask them. Make sure that they're open-ended. That way there's a way for them to respond with their feelings. Your encouragement is very important, and suggesting and referring someone to services is not always the easiest thing. Approach them delicately, because they can have a very immense fear of being judged by someone who is not close to them, and that'll cause them to not want to explain their feelings and explain what they're going through, which could ultimately end in suicidal thoughts or behaviors. You can, as a sign of encouragement, you can offer your company on their first visit if they do decide to choose services. You should support them in any decision they make regarding going to services or not going to services. Just let them know that you're there for them, and if they do need anything, that you're going to be there to help them. Some people suffering from depression, like I said, have a hard time getting out of bed even. So there are certain websites that offer online help as well as calling in and speaking to someone on the phone. Depression is different for everyone, but the feelings are real, and obtaining the knowledge of depression and recognizing the symptoms can help you help someone. The mental health epidemic called depression is something that anyone can experience. Familiarity with the symptoms, sparking effective conversation, and the acquired information that you learn about offering services can help change someone's life. Using this information, it is my hope that you can help someone overcome depression. With optimism, I'm hoping that your ability to pass this knowledge on to someone will help them in the long run. And that's it.